Are you talking about the same
But I can't even say that.
Are you talking about the same God that you pray to, that I pray to?
Yes, sir.
That some of the people that may not like what Colin Kaepernick is doing, praying to, because
those
God.
Good point.
It's one God.
Good one. Just one.
And so if we're praying to God, and we're asking God, is this the same God?
It's the same one.
The
only one.
Okay.
The only one. And you think about, he did that. For all of us out here that are quick to have an opinion just on anything, ask yourself, would you put your financial well-being,
your family,
in jeopardy? Your
family? I'm sure he's taking care of family.
Oh, man, think about it. You think about health, benefits.
Yeah.
You think about benefits that you now don't have as it pertains to just going to the doctor. Yeah, you got some money in the bank, but you're talking about your whole comfort level.
Your livelihood.
Everything.
Your livelihood.
On the line. Because of somebody else. People who would probably rob you given the opportunity. People who don't care about you. You put them before your own self.
And that's big.
If that ain't godly, what is?
That's big because you got politicians that's voting on health care laws that'll never affect them.
In life.
And so you got...
In life.
And so for him to not even worry about those laws, not even worry about anything that can affect them, the negativity. Okay.
This is big. This is big shit. I need y'all to understand this. I need y'all to understand this man put his livelihood on the line for people that he don't even know.
Right. So to get back to the initial topic, you feel like the whole Cam Newton thing was more so of a distraction to get away from the real issue.
Absolutely. What else would it be?
Okay.
Well, we had a clown as a president that talked about grabbing women in the vagina, and there were white women who came forth and said, "I wasn't offended by that." The woman who said
which is initially sexual assault.
Exactly.
If you and I do that, that's sexual assault.
Exactly.
Now, if you and I did that,
we're in jail.
That's life. If you and I did that,
all right,
that's a coffin. If you and I did that, that's sad singing and flower.
Let me ask you a question.
Right,
Let me ask you a question. Has the reporter that said this, has she come forth and saying that she was offended? See, everybody's offended but her. Has she spoken?
I think she did come forward and say.
I'd
have to do a little more reading, but I think she did come forward and admit that she was offended. However, there is a part 2 to this story, and we're going to get to that right after this break. Have a topic you want us to discuss? Email us at DaBarbersChair2017@yahoo.com or on Facebook at DaBarbersChair Podcast. Part 2 of the story is that the young lady that was the reporter that Cap said those words to and that was offended, she put out some tweets a while ago.
Not to pause you, not to interrupt, but was she offended prior to the media got a hold of this story? Or
well, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But nonetheless, she was offended, and I'm not, I'm one of those type of people that I don't get mad at people for their feelings. I mean, how you feel is how you feel. If something offends you, hey, I'm not gonna get mad at you because you are offended by something. I'm not gonna tell you you're right or wrong. I'm just gonna say, okay, I understand. But she put out some tweets a few years ago, which were racially insensitive.
Whoa.
One of which in which she...
Hold on, brother. Repeat that. Repeat that for me.
They were racially insensitive.
This is the
offended reporter.
Okay.
So, one of those...
Racially insensitive, just for our listeners, that means slick racist. Slick racist mean you something like a racist. Something like a racist mean you might not be fully racist,
but you got racist tendencies.
But you have racial tendencies, and you might be in racist training.
Right. Racist.
Carry on, brother.
So yeah, and in one of her tweets, she actually talks about, I believe she's riding with her father and talking about him making racist jokes. Another one she calls, I don't want to say the wrong NASCAR driver's name, but she calls one of them a bitch ass N-word, bitch ass nigga. She types this on her Twitter page. So after all of this broke between her and Cam Newton, she actually issued an apology on her Twitter page because of that. Now it's like, okay, who's more offended, women or blacks, or it's one of those things where.
So is this reporter a white woman?
I don't want to say that. Her last name throws me. It's Rodriguez something.
No, shit, she's a Hispanic. That's
I don't know. I don't know.
Ain't no such thing as a white person last name. What you say?
Well, I'm not going to say that, but
unless they married into it. But if she might be married to a Hispanic, maybe. But she's definitely Hispanic.
Rodriguez, Rodrigue.
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't know how you. That's not Rodriguez.
That's Rodriguez.
No, it's not Rodriguez.
R-O-D.
But she says, check this out. This is what Rodrigue. So I don't know what nationality that's from, but in her tweet she says
she ain't from Africa.
She says, I apologize for the offensive tweets from my Twitter account from 4/5 years ago. There's no excuse for these tweets and the sentiment behind them. I am deeply sorry and apologize. So basically, that confrontation with Cam brought back some old stuff from 4 or 5 years ago, and it kind of
a smoke screen. This is
man. My boy Hyena said, "Stay woke."
Yeah, this is cow pasture.
Okay,
this is shit you step in cow pastures. This is bullshit,
and
man.
keep it moving.
Yeah. And I think, and honestly, I can see different opinions on both sides.
Right.
But I feel like giving this topic too much attention is
is
really the biggest problem. Let's not talk about this anymore. This is pissing me off. But just shout out to the ladies. If you can articulate, if you want to be married, you want a husband, learn to speak the football lingo and language that reporter spoke. Because if you can sit down and tell me that the New England Patriots were in a 4-3 when they made that stop on the 4th and 1, I'm already erect. And I'm looking online on Amazon for rings at that point. If you can tell me that
it's a wrap.
If you can do two things, break down football coverage to me, and take a brim or a fish off of a hook with your own hand before I get to you. Okay, we wifing up. We finna get married.
It is.
You can do that. So shout out to the women who can do that. I have yet in life. I'm talking about life, dog.
I just got a problem with this man saying erect sitting next to me. like that in itself bothered me. Slightly. Like slightly. Like I'm sitting here and I'm listening, I'm engaged, and I'm like, yeah, all that. And when he said erect, I looked over at him.
You ain't got on no skinny jeans.
I looked over at him. No, of course not. But I looked over at him, and I'm just saying. And I'm wondering, who are you saying these words?
The ladies.
Things change.
The ladies.
Yeah, but it got
the
real.
Ladies.
It got real quick.
Right. I mean, but for real though, can you just name any woman that you know that can actually say, I'm a fan of that team. They just made a big play. They were in a 4-3 defense. They were in a 4-5 or 4-4.
Man, I know
dudes
that can't even talk like that.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand why this is a big deal.
That might bother me because I'm like, how you know when I didn't know?
Right, exactly.
but those dudes don't cover the NFL though. So
I'm just saying. But just a female period though. You would think a dude. You don't expect dudes to really be able to do that.
So pretty much, you need
to say that you wouldn't be shocked.
So basically, you just hoping Slim in your DM. So she can be. So is that what you telling me?
I don't have a. Is DM.
So Slim can be in your DM. If she in your DM this evening.
Hold on. You know he ain't on social media too much, so he don't know what DM stands for.
Oh, he know what DM means. He know.
Because he's thinking DMs.
Yeah.
And that was
what does
sports.
DM mean? Seriously.
Thank you for joining us for the very first episode of the DaBarbersChair podcast. For your host, Radio Hyena Been Frank, I am Brother Marquis. We hope that you enjoyed it. Peace.